I guess for the most part I got lucky. You obviously don't have a TV when you're homeless, so you don't have really no way of knowing what the weather's gonna be like, but just wake up in the morning and look and hope the sky's nice. But it can turn dark real quick too. Rain would, drip from, the tarps or the tents and just drip on you all night long. I just gave up and went to the train station, but the next morning I came back and came down the trail. I mean, I was literally waist deep and water was coming down. Who wants to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning and walk 2 miles up the road to go to a train station just to go to sleep? Because you ain't getting it in a tent. We as people can take even the smallest thing as owning a refrigerator or taking a hot shower for granted. My name is Kyle Summan. I'm from Waukegan, Illinois. As for my on and off homelessness, I've learned I've gotten better at adapting, shall I say. When I first started, it was just newspapers and sleeping on a bench, A lot of complications along the way and a lot of struggles. I do suffer bipolar disorder. I mean, take psychiatric meds. I do have to have those. I mean, I've been in a psych ward before, plenty of times. But again, going from when I was living homeless, no money, no rides, no way to, and I'm not one that's just gonna beg somebody for $2 even though it's for the bus. So to go from where I'm living out here to my doctor was very difficult. Any job where I'm actually out there using my hands, it's usually the best job for me. I will consider myself a hard worker. I'm sure a lot of everybody that I've worked with and has gotten to know me will tell you that's always been one thing about me. I mean, when I walk to work now, it's an hour and a half there. If it's time to go to work, let's go to work, please.
The man's got a good heart. He wants to get himself together. I know he's battled with some addictions with alcohol and different things like that, but I see, as I've seen him, as he's come into my life, I've seen him grow, and I've seen him kind of, realize that, hey, I'm wasting my life away, and you know what, that I got to do something to get my life back on track.
I was young in a fairly early age when I was in my substance abuse. I had lost my daughter and everything else. Now things are slowly starting to put things back together with me. I'm not saying I'm like a Father of the Year award here, or anything like that, but, but she is my spark in life too, I will say that, so I get all chippy and cheery when I get to talk about her. She still is my little girl, and she is in my future.
My name is Joel Williams. I'm the Executive Director of PADS Lake County. Homelessness can ebb and flow throughout the course of a year. There are more people homeless at one point in time than there may be at another point in time. The chronically homeless, however, are homeless for that extended period of time. And the reason that they've been experiencing homelessness for a long period of time is because they have some sort of disability. What this campaign is trying to do is take those individuals who need that little bit extra assistance and get them into housing.
One of my colleagues came up with this brilliant idea that we're only going to ask anybody involved in this to give $10 a month. Someone came up with the idea of 10 to end, which is exactly what it is, because it says what we're doing. It costs you $10 a month indefinitely, and that $10 is helping, along with $10 from other people, to end chronic homelessness. Literally end it.
One of the great things about this program is you're having direct and impactful assistance on an individual who would struggle without it. When you hear about what someone has actually gone through, and when you see the success that they have had, it does put that human element to it.
There are so many big problems in this world that we feel like we can never make a dent in. And I think it was so wonderful to know that by having 90 people in our congregations give $10 a month, we were housing someone. So it was simple for us, but it was a blessing for them.
I never knew Page had something like this. I mean, it's just blessings. I cried for a half hour when I first got in the shower here, because I'm showering in gas station bathrooms, and I could just stay in the hot shower for a half hour, That felt good. I walk in like, hey, I got a refrigerator. Didn't have one of those. I lived out of a cooler. Like I said, it's an honor and privilege to be granted a gift like this. If it wasn't for this, I would still be out there. Now it gives me an address. I have a phone. It gives stability. Just brings comfort, knowing that I can go home.